For PhillyInfluencer.com, I'm Sean Brace. Eagles mandatory minicamp begins today. How nice does that sound? With all the terrible sports that we have to watch every single night. The Phillies are atrocious. The Chicago Blackhawks win another Stanley Cup championship. And the fans out there were going, oh, we get to celebrate at home finally. Kiss my ass. And the Joel Embiid news, But again, enough of that. Let's focus on the good stuff. That's right, the Eagles are back in town. So, over the next 72 hours, I'm hoping that these 3 questions that I have right here will be answered. I'm not so sure that they all will be, but hopefully they will. Let's kick things off with the quarterback battle. Who will be the starting quarterback? Now, this is one of those questions that I doubt will be answered right now. And in fairness to Sam Bradford, he's not 100% right now. So, let's just look at that timeline, though. The next time that the Eagles will be back practicing is August 2nd. So you're looking at it right now, currently constructed. Mark Sanchez is comfortable in that role. He knows the offense a hell of a lot better than Sam Bradford. He's going to look better. So, at the end of this mini-camp session, Mark Sanchez probably will be listed as the #1 quarterback. A lot of people out there will be going crazy because Sam Bradford's making a ton of money and there's no way you're going to pay him that much money to be the backup quarterback. I disagree. We all know how Chip Kelly operates. He wants the best man for the job. It's an open competition at that position. Remember Nick Foles and Michael Vick year 1? Same way it's going to play out this year. I honestly can tell you in my mind that Mark Sanchez could very well be the starting quarterback come week 1. Picture this. Preseason kicks off. You got 4 preseason games, right? Sam Bradford looks terrible with the first team. Sanchez looks good. You think Chip Kelly's going to start Sam Bradford come week 1? I don't. He's going to go with the best man for the job. The hot hand in the dice game, as I like to say. So, it's really interesting to see how this is going to play out. I want to see how comfortable Sam Bradford looks this week in training camp. But again, my expectations are a little cooled for Sam Bradford because I really don't believe he's 100% healthy right now. We'll see what happens come August 2nd. Moving on, question number 2. Who will step out from the rookies? And even more important, the second-year players. Let's kick things off with the rookies. Nelson Aguilar, wide receiver out of USC. I think this is another one we need to cool expectations. I realize we look at Jordan Matthews in the rookie season he had last year in Chip Kelly's offense, but I really don't see that duplicating this year. Jordan Matthews was an amazing wide receiver. He picked up the system, bigger body than Nelson Aguilar in my opinion, better hands, but we still haven't seen anything from the rookie just yet, so I'm not trying to sell him short. Jordan Matthews had a phenomenal season. I will be shocked if Nelson Aguilar is able to duplicate that success. How about this? Eric Rowe. I don't believe Nolan Carroll will be the starting quarterback all season long. I don't. So somebody's going to have to step up and solidify that backup position. God forbid if there's ever an injury at one of those 2 cornerbacks, somebody's going to have to step up as well. So I'm hoping the second-round selection from this year's draft, Eric Rowe, will be able to step in and be that backup cornerback. Hopefully he looks good in these 72 hours and the coaches come away with going, damn, Eric Rowe did look good. I can't wait to get back out there with the full pads come August 2nd. The second-year players, so important. We talked about the wide receivers. Josh Huff, he has to step in and be that #2 wide receiver. I know. Are you going to count on Riley Cooper? No. It's Jordan Matthews and who? Who's going to be the other wide receiver to step in and be that #2 guy? I believe it will be Josh Huff. If he could just get his head out of his butt and hang on to the football and slow the game down, he's got the talent. He's got the speed. Remember, he had 2 kickoff returns last year. He is fast, and he's a playmaker, and he's from Oregon, so you know he's going to get reps, all right? So Josh Huff, hopefully he's able to step up at the end of these 72 hours and look good and obviously be that #2 wide receiver come August 2nd. And finally, how about this guy? Marcus Smith. All I'm asking for Marcus Smith is to just remain healthy, okay, and get out there and be able to help this team out on special teams. Right now, that's my only expectations is for him to contribute on special teams. Come training camp, August 2nd, then we can start talking about him getting in a rotation, possibly relieving some linebackers out there on the defensive side of the ball. But I'm not trying to get too ahead of myself. I just want Marcus Smith to A, be healthy, and B, contribute on special teams. And the third and final question that I'm hoping will be answered, and it should be answered, who will be the starting 5 offensive linemen come week 1 for the Philadelphia Eagles? I think we all realize that Jason Peters, Jason Kelsey, and Lane Johnson will be 3 out of those 5. Alan Barber, who was formerly known as Alan Barbry, yeah, that's right, but over the weekend we found out it's pronounced Alan Barber. He'll be your left guard. Who's going to be the right guard? Will it be Matt Tobin, who I believe Chip Kelly is leaning towards who got a couple starts last year? Will it be Andrew Gardner will be Dennis Kelly, who will step up and fill that right guard position that was held down by Todd Hermans last year. Obviously, Evan Mathis being released last week kind of puts another hole out there that Chip Kelly has to fill, but they do have that position. We will see who will fill it in, and I'm hoping that they will be able to answer that question after these 72 hours. Who will be the starting 5 offensive linemen for the Philadelphia Eagles come week 1? I'm not asking for too much, right? Jason Peters said it's all important about chemistry. You have to be able to lock this down right now. We need the chemistry. We need the reps together. So I'm hoping that maybe Matt Tobin will have the coaches at the end of these next 3 days going, he's our starting right guard. Those are my 3 questions. Hit me up with any comment you have. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave a comment for me. And I'm wearing my Eagles summer camp bucket hat in tribute to Sean McDermott. We all remember Sean McDermott, right? Yeah. Andy Reid's scapegoat a couple years ago. Yeah, that's right. So this is for Sean McDermott for PhillyEvansTer.com. I'm Sean Brace.